Alright, today we're doing a master cylinder on a 1980 Malibu. I believe it's the same for 1978 to 1987. It's not, I can't get it to bleed out and nothing's leaking, so I'm going to try and replace the master cylinder. So after letting it sit for a couple days, I can actually see that the master cylinder is actually leaking. So that's good news. It's not going to just replace parts. However, I was just going to do it because I found it on clearance for $23. Yeah, so when you're working on these fittings, it's a good idea to use what's called a flare wrench, and for a good reason, because it actually makes better contact and you're not going to round off your corners. Alright, so I got those lines off. Next is to take off these here, 2 of them, 1 on each side. Alright, so I got that off now. Next step is to bench bleed your master cylinder. I went ahead and got one of these kits. Just a little simpler for me, so just spray all over my bench. Pretty simple to hook up, I'll hook it up. These are actually 2 different fittings. It's actually 2 different ones, but you want to make sure you get the hoses all the way down in there so that you're not going to get a bunch of bubbles when you're doing this. So you're just going to hook this back up, put the fluid back in, and then you're just going to pump the brakes, and it's going to bleed out this master cylinder. So yeah, that worked. As you can see, there's no air bubbles in these lines, so it bleeded out the whole master cylinder. Now I'm going to put it all back together, put these lines back on, take these off, of course, and put the new lines back on, the old lines back on, and then bleed the whole rest of the system and see where we're at. One quick thing to note, I did end up doing the brake booster also. The bushing around the push rod on my booster had like little chips out of it, so I went ahead and replaced that because you're going to lose pressure even if you got the vacuum going, but you're still going to lose pressure if you got little holes. So I went ahead and replaced that. Just a quick thing to note, it's not a super common brake booster. I thought it'd be super common because of Chevy Caprice, Camaro, Monte Carlo, El Camino. I thought it'd be super interchangeable with pretty much anything with 305, but nope. It's its own part. I'm pretty sure the El Camino is even different. So just consider that when you're ordering it. You might be a week out for shipping.